everyone, my name is Loputura Stadiutami, and in this video, I would like to give you a short overview about models of teaching. Joyce and Will in 2003 defines a model of teaching as a description of a learning environment, including teachers' behavior, when certain model is implemented. This definition suggests that teaching models frame how teachers find ways to create appropriate the teaching process. In addition, a teaching model also guides the teachers to design the instructional material, plan the lesson, determine the roles, and so forth. A teaching model can be said as an ideology or principle underlying the process of teaching and learning. It is also called as approach or program, but it has a way wider scope than approach and a program. It mentions insight or beliefs derived from the philosophical and psychological framework about the nature of children and the developmental process of teaching and learning. It holds a very clear understanding of the nature, way how children learn, the developmental theory of learning and teaching that it believes to give value to support the teaching and learning process, as well as give the children the best learning experience. For the most part, having a clear understanding of what teaching models are, as a professional educator, teachers should provide themselves with a broader understanding of the aspect of educational models, and also the way it attains children learning objectives. A good teaching model is characterized by the following criteria. The first one is teaching models is root from a particular learning theory. And the second one, teaching model provides positive atmosphere in the classroom. The third one, the teaching model provides effective interaction between the teacher and the students. The fourth one, the teaching model guide the teacher to plan appropriate teaching strategy. The fifth, the teaching model allows the teacher to arrange a systematic, sequential, and logical teaching process. The next one, the teaching model specifies the role of the teachers and the students clearly. The next one, the teaching model provides a large scope for supporting material. The eighth, the teaching model provides a lot of opportunity for students to participate actively in the classroom. The ninth, the teaching model could arouse students' interest and motivation in learning. And the last one, every model foster and strengthen the cognitive structure of the student. Besides having the characteristic, a good teaching model also has some elements, each of which is described as follows. The first one is focus. Focus is a central aspect of the teaching model. Focus provides the desired goal or focal point of the learning outcome. This focus will characterize the teaching model. For example, cooperative learning is characterized by the importance of social exchange and peer support in the learning new things. This characteristic is not found in the other type of learning models. In other words, each learning model has different goals to achieve. The second one is syntax. Syntax refers to the actual step or stages of how the teaching model will be applied in the classroom. It describes the logical and sequential sequence of the teacher-student activities from the instruction procedure. Similar to focus, each teaching model has a different syntax. The third one, principal reaction. This element relates to the rules of the teacher reactions to the students' responses. The teacher reaction responding to the students must be in line with the learning theory used. The fourth one is the social system. The social system describes the nature of the learning environment and the social interactions between the teacher and the student in the classroom. It also shapes the role of the student and teacher through all stages of implementation. Because each model is unique, the roles of the teacher and the students in each model can vary according to the learning theory used. Some teaching models may place the teacher's role predominantly, while the other may place them a passive role. The next one is support system. Support system refer to additional elements beyond human skills and ability, which help teacher to apply learning the teaching model effectively. For example, of such support system are learning aids such as books, encyclopedias, video clips, slides, and school facilities such as laboratories and libraries. And the last one is application and effects. Application and effects illustrate how a particular teaching model impacts students. Each model is designed to provide instructional and nurturing effect on students. This will provide some changes to learners in terms of their behavior, thinking, and social interaction. The right teaching model is very influential in the achievement of learning goals for students. The aspect of the teaching models that have been mentioned also need to be considered in choosing the learning model so that it can help students achieve the learning objective because the student have an important role in learning planning. It also gives student and teacher autonomy to organize their study schedules and adapt their learning and teaching plans to take into account the philosophical and psychological aspect underlying the learning program. Therefore, it is clear that learning model must be tailored to the needs of students and supported by rich learning resources and a pleasant learning atmosphere, as well as implementing various activities that provide students with real-life experiences expressed in the learning, curriculum, and pedagogy. To conclude, the educational model plays an important role in teaching and learning practice. It is a basic framework for government, teachers, and other peers to help students achieve their learning goals. That's all for today's video, and thank you for so much for watching and have a nice day.